Welcome back, PES fans. Here are your aggregate results from the first leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League. Your top scorers are the Argentines, Lionel Messi and Sergio Aguero, 2 goals apiece. And now it's time for the last 16, second leg. We are in Paris, as the richest club in France have a debt of 2 goals on the aggregate. No amount of money in the world can get them out of this mess. It's all about raw talent versus raw talent. 2 of the world's most exciting young strikers, Mbappe and Haaland, head to head. Hazard back to Chan. Hakimi surveying the options in the box. He's going for it by himself. Hakimi intercepted by the fist of Keylor Navas. Neymar. Mbappe takes it first time, but Berkel stretches low. This young Dortmund side will be inspired by the young Dortmund side of 2013. Oh, Edison Cavani with a tribute to former Paris Saint-Germain player Zlatan Ibrahimovic with the agile spectacular. Hazard has just about switched his way through those Paris defenders. He's gone down. Witzel shrugs off Di Maria. Witzel has tried to curl it. Just over 10 minutes has not been a slow start by any means. Mbappe has nudged it past Berkel, and Paris Saint-Germain are back in the discussion. The 21-year-old world champion with an underrated technical finish from Juan Bernard's cross. Nice and early, just how Paris like it. Pinged into the centre by Di Maria. Cavani helps it onto Mbappe. He slides again, and this time Berkel leads it. Goal scorer Mbappe to Cavani. He tries to curl it around into the bottom corner. Here comes Neymar. Takes it with the right foot, and Berkel pats it under control like a temperamental puppy. Here is young Kylian. Takes it in his stride. Tries to thread it through to Guy. Still Guy. Hummels gets in the way. Neymar shares it with Mbappe, and he can't get that brace. Paris could have scored 3 goals. It's into the mixture as Edison Cavani rises. But it's up and ugly. Jean plays it to Hazard, and now Borussia can counter-attack. Hazard has left it on the play to Erling Haaland. He's got Sancho in the middle, and he goes for glory. Corner kick. Jadon Sancho in the middle wasn't best pleased. Guerrero's corner. Sangano! Dortmund have created breathing space. On aggregate, and the away goal is theirs. Just over 20 minutes to go for Paris Saint-Germain to concoct a rescue mission. Excellent header from Zargado. Hazard cuts inside, Erling arrives in the middle. Problem is with Paris pushing forward. Dortmund having free reign over the Parisians' back line. Verratti playing a little bit too much Volta. Well, it was a fixture that looked great on paper, but over 2 legs, Borussia Dortmund have been the most efficient. It finishes on aggregate. Paris Saint-Germain 1, Dortmund 3. Madrid are in Manchester, and the Sky Blues have 1 foot in the quarter-finals. Another year, another shot at European glory for Guardiola's men. A draw here against Madrid will be enough to see them through. That's lined up perfectly with Sergio Aguero. He's toying with Varane. Back to Sterling. Whips one in, Bernardo Silva heads it downwards. Incredible save from Courtois. Bounces off the ground. That's heading towards the roof of the net. Courtois had to adapt quickly. He slipped it through to Bernardo Silva. Just Courtois to beat. Somehow it's not ended up in the net. Looked like a save, but it's actually a complete miss. Aerial deal between Silva and Bale is landed into the lap of Kroos. Oh, off the post. Oh, so close. Militao threads it down the line to Bale, who meets up with it. Otamendi is catching up into the middle to Hazard on the chest. Oh, that would have been sensational. Just over 5 minutes till half time. Fernandinho with a telepathic pass over the top. And was that outside the area? It's into Aguero, spending a lot of time alone up front so far. He's doing well for himself. Here's Marcelo, 1 minute to be added on. Bale. Hazard finds Benzema. Real Madrid have been handed a spade. They are digging themselves out of a hole. So far, Manchester City still have the trump card of the extra away goal on aggregate. Aguero tees it on for Fernandinho to take a hit. Oh, and it rolls wide. Who's going to get there first? Cruz does. Scoops it over the feet of Bernardo Silva. Casemiro. Just one of many Brazilians on the pitch that can hit them hard. And it's a free kick to Real Madrid. Now, take your pick. It's going to be Luka Modric to do the honours. With just over 15 minutes left on the clock. And Edison keeps Manchester City in it. Corner kick to Real Madrid. Toni Kroos. Ben's went in. Benzema. Oh! Now they're in front. They cancelled out the two away goals of Manchester City and Vincent. Benzema leaps across Fernandinho. There's an argument of a shot, but I don't see it. Not just explosive leaping power, he towers over the Brazilian. Benzema holding it up. Look at the support from the Madrid military. There comes Carvajal. Oh! How on earth did he miss? Unbelievable. All but dead and buried. Miraculous save from Edison. Last roll of the dice. Gabriel Jesus. Sterling. Takes the touch. Casemiro. Poor clearance. Sterling. Oh! Ricochets off the post and unlucky not to deflect of the other one. King Karim Benzema strikes again. 3 goals in 2 games. And it carries Real Madrid kicking and screaming into the quarterfinals. It's Manchester City 0, Real Madrid 2. Atlanta was all but torn apart at the San Siro last week. It was thanks to this young and thriving Valencia side with a 2-goal away aggregate lead. Piccini trying to bring it under control. Lines of players in white shirts. Waiting for him as Kevin Gamero is palmed away. Linked up with Saleh. Gamero on the turn with a powerful strike. Great save. Piccini into the feet of Gamero. Turns and shoots again. This time is pushed away to the keeper's right hand side. Cheryshev is well read by the Russian. Cheryshev gets tangled up. And Gamero on the rebound and the keeper has drank his coffee. Zapata with Illich. Whoa! The swerve on that one would have torn a hole in the goal net if that had landed. Safe so far, Valencia. Atalanta haven't really applied any pressure. Now Cheryshev gets across here. Gamero! He just knotted into an empty net. And Valencia have done it. Atalanta are dead. Once again for Valencia, it's Special K. Kevin Gamero, who's been banging on Valencia's back door all night. First goal in the competition for him. Credit to Denis Cheryshev with the impossible cross. There's appeals for a corner kick, but the cross has soared over the goalkeeper as he watches helplessly. Gomez plays it backwards as Atalanta restart. It's a wonderfully long ball from Palomino. Gomez. Let's give it back to Muriel. He's brought down. Diakabi potentially spoiling the clean sheet. Is that a penalty for Atalanta? It's just on the edge. Alejandro Gomez steps up. Oh, it's found its way in and it got a slightly flashy consolation. It's the captain Alejandro Gomez supplying an inconvenient free kick for Sillerson to contend with. You might be asking a lot, but 2 more goals in 10 minutes and Atalanta go through. Well, a speck of a glimmer of hope for Atalanta wasn't enough. Valencia march on through to the quarterfinals. 1-1 on the night, 3-1 on the aggregate to Valencia. Liverpool's Madrid reunion didn't go quite according to plan. The homecoming at the Metropolitano was gate-crashed by the hosts. Atletico have a 1-0 albatross over the European Champions Liverpool. We're at the business end of the Champions League. Are we in store for another hot European night at Anfield? João Felix, Henderson closing the gap. Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk nearly nods it into his own net. Koke sliding in with the cross. Punched away by Alisson. Correa. He found the space, he shoots. It's just wide. Captain Koke. Felix is holding off Henderson nicely. And he gave Alisson his best shot. Pereira up the line to Morata. And Van Dijk is pulled way out of position. Alvaro Morata into the middle to Felix. Liverpool are living dangerously here at Anfield. What a gift this was. And now the European champions can break. Here's the captain, Jordan Henderson. Holding it up as much as he can. Firmino. He's been dispossessed. Salah back to the Brazilian. Firmino. Mane! We are back on here in Anfield. Sadio Mane, the man of the hour, keeps the European champions alive in the UEFA Champions League. Atletico have been excellent so far, but their defence just got caught out here. Lady Luck was passing by in Liverpool, and Mane was in the right place at the right time. Chamberlain marching forward. He's got Salah on the right hand side, where he loves to be as he cuts inside. Good save from Aban. And now there's pressure from Sadio Mane to worry about. Firmino nearly has Savic's eye out. Well, Felix is staying on his feet for now. But Koke can't shoot. Herrera into Carrasco. He's got nowhere to go, but Koke's back in the centre. And he silences the cop. And that goal has put Liverpool in a heartbreaking position of competing with an away goal with just over 15 minutes left. It's a wonderful flick from Carrasco. Travels all the way into the path of Koke. He makes a searing run. Deep cross from Hermoso. Morata is denied at point blank range. There's 10 minutes left and Atletico have unfinished business. Koke into the centre to João Felix. It's all over. João Felix has terrorised Liverpool tonight. And just now he's put the final gunshot in the skulls of the European champions. And when Liverpool's defence looks like this, they stand no chance. It's all about saving face now for the European champions. It's fell to the lap of Milner. And that just about sums up the luck that Liverpool have had tonight. Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain runs on. Oh, he's pulled one back. It's a good goal. But everybody knows Liverpool are not going to get 2 more goals to seal a winner with 2 minutes left on the clock. Well, we will have new European champions at the end of this tournament. Atletico Madrid have been sensational. 3 goals to 2 on aggregate. It was an absolute miracle. Chelsea escaped Stamford Bridge unscathed. Bayern Munich arrived at the Blue Bridge, held bent on terrorising the Londoners, but they had Kepa to thank for that clean sheet. Could be a rapid start for Bayern Munich here. Lewandowski on the turn. False alarm. Pedro, he spotted Giroud. And Neuer was quicker than a hiccup. Just over 5 minutes on the clock. Searching ball from David Alaba. That's going to cause a few headaches. It's dropped in Thomas Muller. Kepa spilled it, but Lewandowski's there with a follow-up. 1-0. That's all it takes. 7 minutes. And Bayern Munich have undone Chelsea here at the Allianz Arena. And it's a goal out of nothing. Clash of heads between Lewandowski and Zuma. But then the Polish legend is back on his feet in no time at all. Alonso plays it down the line to Pedro into the middle. Giroud! Incredible save! Initially kept off the goal line by Manuel Neuer. Surely the simplest of tap-ins and the best save in the world. Jorginho. Barkley swivels, Kante swivels too. Pedro! Brilliant catch. Willian fails in the duel. Kimmich nods it forward to Lewandowski. Burial. Bayern burying Chelsea. 25 minutes played. It's going to be a long night for the Blues. 2 goals and 2 attempts from Robert Lewandowski. Well, it's Willian to Pedro again. And Pedro goes to raise this time. Neuer cannot hold. Thiago finds Gnabry. Muller is running on and he's just got ahead of himself there. Davies. Nice ball in, but Zuma is there where he needs it. Oh, it's found its way through! It's snuck in from Coutinho! And it must have taken the deflection. Because it wasn't exactly the hardest strike from the Brazilian hard man. Very much a vertical ascent now for Chelsea. It's Jorginho who sticks the leg out. And as he does so, he's putting a final nail in Chelsea's coffin. Giroud, he's a bit further back than he needs to be. Needs to be the target man in that box. Oh no, he doesn't. Pedro, the smallest man on the pitch, has leapt above and pulled the goal back for Chelsea. It's actually a near avoidable goal, but for some reason Jerome Boateng is sleeping. There's a couple of minutes to go until half time. Willian! Oh no! I can't believe it! Chelsea have narrowed the gap on Bayern Munich, and just before half-time, now they've got something to look forward to for the next 45 minutes, as well as 2 away goals. Gnabry flicks it up, punts it into the area, and Coutinho tries to drill one past Kepa. He's met Willian in the middle. Willian! Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Chelsea have been resuscitated. And now they've got all the bullets. 3 away goals. Bayern Munich have to beat them on the night now. A draw wouldn't suffice. There's Lewandowski on the wing. Bends one in. Gnabry is unlucky. Wraps his foot around it on the volley. Can't hit the target. Chelsea have angered Bayern Munich. They've awoken the beast. A Bavarian beast. But Coutinho must have hit the crossbar. Chelsea was hanging on by a thread there. Willian has been the best player on the pitch. Giroud! No chance. At this rate, Chelsea is still going through though. It's all on Bayern. Oh, Goretzka! Bayern Munich are licking their lips now. Here's Kimmich. Lewandowski lays it off to Muller. And he strikes the woodwork for the second time. Final 10 minutes. And Bayern Munich are chasing a match winner. Now Perisic in the air for Thomas Muller. And he can't connect with it. Coutinho out wide. Now Gnabry. Lewandowski and him. Take it in turns. Oh, that's agonising. Thomas Muller rolls this out for a goal kick. You can smell a goal coming. Now Chelsea enjoying away a spell with Bayern Munich's half. Pedro, oh nice turn from Giroud! It's over! It's all over! Chelsea have fought back from the underworld to equalise from 3 goals down, and then to deliver the knockout blow. Olivier Giroud with the greatest roulette in football. Unbelievable story told here in Munich. The gigantic Allianz Arena is definitely silent. Chelsea have earned their spot in the quarterfinals. Well, it should be in part considered a night off for Juventus. Leon would love to contradict the formality of them turning up here to take part in a away leg that is seemingly in vain. Juventus lead 3-0 on aggregate. Well, Bentancur opens up to shoot. He's unlucky, he scored in the first leg though. Well, there's a cocky flick from Bernardeschi. And there's a casual strike from Sami Khedira. Cornet, Dembele's got a ton of space to run into. Dembele hits Chiellini in the thigh. Bruno, now Depay switches extraordinarily to Cornet. Cornet into the middle to Dembele. Excellent save by Szczesny, and he's unfortunate on the follow-up. Nothing he can do about it. Memphis Depay respawns in the box. Good productivity from Lyon. They've scored a goal and reduced the deficit by 2 goals now. Just over 20 minutes played. That should give them some much-needed inspiration. And Bernardeschi delivers it to Higuain. Higuain bumps it past Anthony Lopez as he kicks Lyon further back into the bucket. Second goal of the Champions League for Gonzalo Higuain. It's almost as if it's punishment for having the audacity to score against Juventus here in Turin. Hurled into the mix by Bentancur. Ronaldo is trying to show off. Matuidi! Very good catch from Anthony Lopez. Here comes the black and white stripes. Now Ronaldo gallops past Anderson with ease. They can't keep up. Cristiano Ronaldo, surely. Well, we don't see that very often. It's up in the sky from Dubai. Dembele knocks it down to Depay. Oh! That would have been a screamer. It's almost like a friendly game now for Juventus. An opportunity to experiment, try some new things. Cornet is carrying on. He has every right not to be happy with that one. Oh, but now they spotted Bernardeschi. Good opportunity, knocks it down to Higuain. And it's palmed away to the right by Anthony Lopez. Sandro releases Ronaldo into the centre. How did that stay out? Over the free kick. Henny hits somebody in the face in the wall. Chesney can't quite get rid of it. Bruno defying Sami Khedira by staying on his feet. Bruno works some magic with Depay. Oh, Memphis Depay! Lyon take the lead over the old lady. Well, they're back to being 2 goals down, but time is wearing very, very thin in Turin. Goes Depay, Dembele, one last hurrah for Lyon. And there it goes. Juventus lose on the night in the game they never really took seriously in the first place, but they're through to the quarterfinals. It's Juventus 1, Lyon 2. Tottenham arrive in Leipzig, Germany with a little bit of profit, a 1-goal lead on aggregate thanks to Harry Kane. But Germany's most dangerous striker is in the comfort of his own home, Timo Werner. All eyes of Europe are on him. Dembele reads the mind of Dele Alli. I think the pass came a little bit too early as Leipzig have returned. Davies, good pass to Kane. But he tries to readjust now. Lucas is in the middle. There we go, 1 goal. It's a flying start for Spurs. And it is the owner of the hat-trick in Amsterdam last year, Lucas Moura, the ever-reliable Brazilian button. Dembele lends a pass to Dele Alli. Oh, helps it on immediately to Moura for a second goal, but Galaxy had other ideas. Son passes the parcel to Davies. He's trying to work an opening. Kane, and then takes a deflection. It's well watched by the goalkeeper. Sabitzer turns, surveys the label, and Werner squeezed a shot off. It's like Davinson Sanchez sprung a leak. This team of Werner's allowed the opportunity. Makelele, the give and go to Sabitzer. Into the middle to Poulsen, and that goes out the stadium. Sabitzer and Davies squaring off, but he's released it to Poulsen. Couldn't hit the target. No likely players converging on this falling ball, and Forsberg is the one that meets it. Forsberg, there's the cross, there's the goal from Leipzig. Poulsen has finally delivered. And after 69 minutes of procrastinating, Leipzig finally get some work done. The only downer is that Tottenham have the away goal. Leipzig need 2 more. Nou Camp. That's directly to Timo Werner as he shrugs off Eric Dyer. Oh, man. Oh yeah, Lamela is making a run, but he stays where he is for now. Lamela, low and hard, but that's a very good catch. Well, this is really it now, unless there's some miracle. Well, Poulsen is through, and he could! I think that's the last meaningful chance Leipzig have of getting into this fixture. Tottenham have survived around the 16th, and for the second year in a row, Tottenham Hotspur are in the quarterfinals. It is Leipzig 1, Tottenham 1. That 5-goal thriller in Naples has brought us to this point. Napoli visit the Nou Camp. Barcelona are the emperors of their own Colosseum here. With some late damage control from Napoli at the San Paolo. Will be the wild card here in the Nou Camp. Messi is charging forward, leaving the Vodka to sweat. Griezmann on the right foot. He's pushed aside. Allen squares it to Zielinski. Zielinski had to go, but it's wild. Very wild. Politano fighting off the pressure. And he drills one to Insigne. Milic has found Vodka 1-on-1. He's found the post. Insigne on the follow-up. And Ter Stegen is there too. Corner kick to Napoli just before half-time. Politano. And Milic tries to wrap his leg around it on the volley. Here's Griezmann. Alba to the left, De Jong to the right, but De Jong is the successor. Now Alba overlaps. Lovely ball, Suarez! If he just kept it down, that's going in. David Espina can breathe. Insigne is being kicked and hacked out by Rakitic. And Politano and Insigne nearly have their revenge on Barcelona. Politano and Insigne both standing over the dead ball, but Politano kicks. Zielinski tries to knock it back down. Piqué's read it. And Suarez and Barcelona can initiate their counter-attack. Doom as Lionel Messi is bursting through. Straight at Espina. De Jong tapped it on. It's Antoine Griezmann. He's slithering through into the centre to Suarez. He's just slotted it. And now the scoreline favours Barcelona even further. The campaign to wash away the pain of last year's semi-final is growing stronger and stronger. Allen has intercepted now. Mertens releases Callejon. Callejon straight at Ter Stegen. The Vodka keeps it alive. Busquets shoves him down. It's all over, and our final quarterfinalists are confirmed. Barcelona are through to the final four. It's Barcelona 1, Napoli 0, and it's 4 goals to 2 on aggregate for Barcelona. Well, here's a roundup of the results of the second leg. Some exciting comebacks, some crazy performances, especially Chelsea and Bayern Munich's 7-goal thriller. Karim Benzema secures this spot at the top of the goal scoring charts. So we are now one entire round ahead of the real competition. Here is your quarterfinals draw. There is a strong Spanish flavour to the quarterfinals. El Clasico in quarterfinal number 1, the biggest draw of the final four. 2 young talented sides go head-to-head in Dortmund versus Valencia. Atletico Madrid continue their tour of England. Tottenham Hotspur are the next Premier League team on their hit list. And Juventus hosts Bayern Slayers Chelsea. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I do appreciate all of you joining the channel in the last couple of weeks. Let me know which one of those games was your favourite, even though I probably already know the answer. But more importantly, which quarterfinal are you looking forward to the most? I'll see you next time in the quarterfinals.